Hello my fellow Keyblade wielders and welcome back to another video. I am the Kingdom Key and today we are back with some good old Q&A Fridays where I take in your questions and I give a little bit of my time to answer any questions that you have, and I display the questions that you have left me in the comments, and I try my best to answer them for you. It's just a way to give back and better interact with you all. Sorry that I didn't do it last week. I was just saving it up for some questions because I believe there was only 1 or 2 questions at the time. So now we've got 6 questions today to answer, and yeah, so we're gonna dive into those questions for you. For those of you that have left your questions. For anyone who has not been leaving questions and wants to leave a question, that is awesome. Go ahead and do so. I encourage you to do it. Just nothing too personal, please, if you can. So that is what we are going to be doing, and you can ask more than one question. Also, sorry if I seem a little bit out of it. I have just come off of a 12 AM shift, and I only finished my shift at 7:45, and yeah, sat down for a little bit, and it is only almost 10 o'clock now, so yeah, I'm pretty much out of it. So yeah, we're gonna be taking in your questions, so without any further delay, let's dive into our first 2 questions. The first 2 questions we have come from Isaac. Isaac, I hope you're doing well today. Thank you for the questions. Let's dive into your first one. So, your first question you have asked, next time, how would you feel about a world based on The World Ends With You, or SE games like Dragon Quest or The Bouncer? Okay, so for me, in all honesty, doing a World Ends With You would be absolutely fantastic because, spoiler alert for those who don't know, in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, Neku and the gang from the first World Ends With You actually come into the alternative Travis Town in the Dream World in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. So I feel like going to The World Ends With You would make some kind of sense, and it would be kind of cool to see Shibuya and have Sora go there. So I would absolutely like that. I don't think I would want to see Sora or any of the Kingdom Hearts party members in Dragon Quest personally, because I just don't like that art style that is Dragon Quest, and I just don't think it would fit in too well, in all honesty, because I just don't see how a story could work there. Maybe you could make one with that, and the Bouncer would be absolutely fantastic, especially as Pence wears a t-shirt called Dog Street, which is actually a reference to the Bouncer. So yeah, I think that could work. Thank you for your first question. Moving on to Isaac's second question. Isaac's second question, as we're allowed to ask more than one questions, here are the other ones. What Zelda game would you like to see get a manga besides Breath of the Wild? Oh, okay, oh wow. So I actually had to think about this, and I was actually looking through the games that I still possess, because unfortunately a lot of my Zelda games were actually stolen as a child and as a young teenager, so yeah, this is why I don't lend games out anymore. So, games I think could benefit for the Zelda series in a manga format would definitely be The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. One, because I absolutely freaking love that game. It is probably... no, it is my all-time favorite Legend of Zelda game. So Wind Waker for one. Only because some people wouldn't have played it on the GameCube, and I know newer generation people would want to play it now, but then they probably wouldn't want to go and buy a Wii U or anything like that, or buy a GameCube and then buy the GameCube version and all of that stuff. So I would say do that. I would also love it to get a remaster on the Switch. I know it's not part of the question, but it would be great to see Wind Waker in a manga format. Second of all, I would absolutely love The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap as a manga, because it is a game that is, I feel, very unappreciated in the Zelda franchise. It was a really good Game Boy game. I can't remember if it was Game Boy or Game Boy Advanced, but yeah, it was a really good freaking Game Boy game. I absolutely loved it. I played it so much. I don't remember if I beat it or not. I probably did, but my memory is kind of hazy. And as it's coming out, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, the sequel to Breath of the Wild, because, yeah, why not? Absolutely love Breath of the Wild, and I am so hyped for Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, you can guarantee that I'm buying that deluxe edition. Thank you for your questions, Isaac. I hope that you have a great day and a great weekend. The next question comes from JCap. Question: who's your favorite Kingdom Hearts character? Oh, okay, so this is really obvious. I know it's a popular choice, but Sora is my all-time favorite character, and there is actually a massive reasoning behind this. I don't want to get into it in this Q&A, because I am actually planning to make an entire kind of series out of it called My Story with Kingdom Hearts, and it is going to be explained in the first one of that. But yeah, just know that I probably wouldn't be how I am and the person I am today if it wasn't for Kingdom Hearts, and especially for Sora. So yeah, Sora kind of shaped me and how I think and how I approach and try to treat people and how I try to talk to people. So yeah, Sora is my favorite character for part of that reason and many other reasons as well. Thank you for your question, JCap. I hope that you have a great day and a great weekend. Thank you for your question. Our next question comes from Bruce Universe 1. Have you ever played The World Ends With You, or do you have any thoughts about it? Okay, so I actually didn't get to play it on the DS when it first came out, but I did actually buy it for my Switch, and I have played it on and off, and then the anime came out, and I just watched that. I absolutely love the premise and the story behind it, and the whole way how the world works with, I think they called them the demons or the nightmares, I kind of forget. But yeah, it's a very interesting world. The gameplay for the Switch version, not the biggest fan because I don't like having to take the Joy-Cons off of the dock. To be honest, I prefer to have my Switch on the dock and play it on the TV. I'm not the biggest handheld gamer fan, so whenever I do find a few handheld games that I like, it is very, very few. So yeah, I absolutely love the characters like Neku and Shiki and everyone else. Like Beat just cracks me up. So yeah, they're a very good cast of characters, and I like the art style as well. I know it is Tetsuya Nomura doing the art, but I like how he changed it up a little bit. So it's very interesting. I love the whole premise of The World Ends With You. Thank you for your first question, Bruce. The next question from Bruce Universe: when is your birthday, if you don't mind saying? I mean, that's a little bit personal, but it's not too personal. So my birthday is the 1st of May. I will actually, this is kind of a good thing that someone asked this, so I can actually get into this. So not to be too up and personal with you guys, because I don't need everyone worrying about me or anything, but I am just going to let you all know. I actually used to celebrate my birthday with someone in my family who, yeah, is no longer around, unfortunately. And I was very, very close with that person, and their birthday was extremely close to my birthday, so when I was celebrating my birthday, I'd go get them a gift as well. And we would celebrate my birthday and a bit of their birthday on my birthday, and then we'd celebrate my birthday again on their birthday, as their birthday was only 3 days after mine. So yeah, they had their birthday on May the 4th, which is kind of funny. I know, the whole Star Wars joke. So I will not be doing any videos from May 1st to May 5th or 6th. Just I need that time. Like, it's been a few years since they've been gone, but still need time for my grieving, if you guys can understand that, and I hope that you do. Thank you for the question, Bruce. I hope that you have a great day and a great weekend, and if you guys do understand, I appreciate it so much, so thank you. So yeah, moving on to the next question. Our next question comes from Owen. What is your favorite Kingdom Hearts 1 world? Owen, I actually did a video on this. I will put the thumbnail of the video up on screen. It's called My Top 5 Favorite Worlds in Kingdom Hearts, so I will tell you my favorite one, but if you're still curious to look at the list and how I talk about the worlds and why I mention why they are where they are in the placement and why they're some of my favorites. My favorite world is Agrabah. I absolutely love Agrabah because of the Aladdin movie. It was the movie that I rented so much from, well, had my mother and father and my older brother and older sister rent from Blockbuster so much. So yeah, it was my all-time favorite Disney movie as a kid and still is to this day. So yeah, I absolutely love it. So Agrabah, getting to play Kingdom Hearts as a 5-year-old kid and still be obsessed with it now that I'm 25. Yeah, getting to see it as a 5-year-old kid being a world in Kingdom Hearts was absolutely freaking amazing to me, getting to explore around and interact with the characters. Yeah, absolutely loved Agrabah. So thank you all so much for your questions. I really do appreciate them. And Owen, I do hope that you have a great day and a great weekend. And thank you to everyone who took the time out of your day to ask me a question and to also think of the question and then type it out. So thank you all so much for that. I hope that everyone has been enjoying these Q&As. If you have any more questions, please leave them down in the comments below, saying Q&A or hashtag Q&A, and leave them in the comments of all the Q&A Friday videos. It's just easier for me to find them and then compile them ready for the next video. So it's just a lot easier if they're all gathered in one place. But yeah, it's really fun getting to interact with you this way. It feels a little bit more interactive, how we can just talk and I can answer your questions here. Maybe I'll do something different where I say asking my viewers questions and then I'll just ask you all some questions. Obviously not individual ones, but I'll give you all like an option list for like certain categories of questions and then you can all answer them to how you feel in the comments. Would you all like that? If so, let me know in the comments how you feel about that idea. Also, if you guys would like some more of my time, we will be going live here today on YouTube at 6:30 UK PM London time. And so yeah, sorry, let me word that better. We'll be going live at 6:30 PM UK London time, streaming some Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, continuing our Kingdom Hearts Final Mix Let's Play series live. Later on I will then edit the thumbnail and all that stuff and then put it in the playlist with the other episodes. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed that and want more of my time, come along. I'm not going to turn you away, I'm going to talk to all of you. I do try my best to interact with everyone in the comments as much as possible, but if you do say certain words, YouTube will remove your comment. So yeah, if I don't answer you, I'm not ignoring you, it's just YouTube has removed the comment and I cannot see it. So, just letting you know in advance. So, yeah, thank you all so much. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a smackaroo like on the video, please. It helps me out and lets me know that you're enjoying this way of us interacting with each other. And, yeah, I'm now off work for a week. Thank goodness, I need the rest. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys live, and I should be making a video tomorrow. If I don't, we will be live again, probably playing Spider-Man as is. We've been playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy, and I think it's time we get back to the Spider-Man Let's Play if you guys want to do that. But if you guys don't want that, just comment, let me know what you'd rather I play. So thank you all so much again for the incredible support. Please like, share, and subscribe. Share my content around with other Kingdom Hearts fans that you know, and with your friends as well. And until then, I hope that you all have a great day. May your heart be your guiding key. And until the next time, have a good one. Peace. Thank you all so much.